now micronutrients and hydration. Micronutrients. Let's simplify it by saying it's good for your general health. Same as about fats and all the other macronutrients. There are lots of benefits out there that we do not cover today. Interesting for you, the micronutrients do not have a significant contribution to your total daily intake. So total daily intake is mainly carbs, proteins, fats, let's call it the big three, and your micronutrients will not have a big contribution to that. How to get your micronutrients covered? I'm a fan of the KISS principle, KISS. Keep it simple and stupid. Basically, just do what your parents probably told you when you were younger. Just eat 5 portions of fruits and or veggies per day with different colors. So for example, we get an apple, a banana, carrots, spinach, and a red pepper. And if you have a balanced diet, you will most likely be perfectly fine with your micronutrients. Yes, again, there are exceptions, but if you're deficient in one kind of micronutrient, it might be best to really get that checked up by your doc and, if necessary, get an according supplement than just eat more fruits and veggies. Then, water. Water is a very often neglected part of nutrition, I think. The interesting thing is, whenever you dehydrate by only 2%, so basically nothing, this can already have a big impact on your performance. Also, you will not feel thirsty within these 2%. So when you drop below these 2% and you start to feel thirsty, you are probably already kind of dehydrated, so it's already kind of a little too late. The goal should be to keep it very constant. If you want to get the top few percent of performance, isotonic drinks might be interesting for you. So there's a optimal dose or combination regarding sugar, salts, and different nutrients compared with water for a optimal performance on game day. Alcohol more, there's a reason why a lot of people call it a poison. Two quick and interesting facts for you. First of all, it really slows down your metabolism, especially when you try to influence your body weight or body composition. This can really be a big factor in this whole equation. Also, same equation, alcohol does have 7 kilocalories per gram, so almost as much as fats. So again, here you can really kind of increase your total daily intake without even really noticing, just by drinking few drinks that have alcohol included. There are kind of indirect effects from alcohol, the, let's call it, obvious ones. Your sleep will be massively impaired the next night, and therefore your coverage will be impaired, and therefore your performance the next day will be impaired, and so on. So overall, just try to avoid it completely is my recommendation. Sugary drinks, also an interesting topic, because if you have a drink that really contains a lot of sugar, this can kind of drain the water out of your body, so help you dehydrate. So again, if you want to take a closer look at hydration during sports or also before and after sports or training, this can be a very interesting topic to take a look at. So drinks that have a high content of sugar, it's probably not a good idea to consume them before, during, or after a training session. Also interesting regarding sugary drinks, if you want to drink, for example, Coca-Cola, without increasing your daily intake too much, just go for the zero option. There's a lot of evidence also on artificial sweeteners at the moment that really show a tendency that zero options or artificial sweeteners are neutral to beneficial regarding your health, and can for sure have a beneficial effect on your weight loss if you try to lose weight or kind of maintain your weight. So really keep that in mind.